Over the last few days, I've poured hours into a Pokemon Red randomizer. Specifically, the randomizer headed up by hacker Sanqui. This web-based randomizer lets you pick and choose the amount of chaos you want to add to your Pokemon Red experience. You want all the Pokemon all the way through X and Y? It's yours. All the moves added over the last 20 years of sequelized Pokemon games? Make it so. You can randomize your starter Pokemon, your trainer sprites, game music, and even item locations if you feel so daring. There's a chaotic charm to mixing and matching everything that makes a Pokemon game tick, and it has me coming back time and time again. There's a special kind of kinship to this chaos. Pokemon Red is an established classic, a juggernaut in the RPG world that has changed the face of gaming. It's simple, it's cherished, it's also a ton of fun to tinker with without needing any kind of coding or hacking prowess whatsoever. The closest comparison that deconstructing and reconstructing works of art like this comes to is in music. Music you can add, subtract, create, destroy, do anything you want to a song with the right tools. Covers, remixes, samples, these are all part of music's vast tapestry. And putting one of the biggest games of the last 25 years through a very simple and easy to use randomizer can really make a fresh experience of what should just be a stale staple. Now, having a beloved classic twisted and turned on its head isn't inherently new. People have been modding games for decades, but the streamlined and specific ways that this Sanqui mod lets you tinker with it really makes it stand out. You basically assemble the mod like you would order a pizza online, and it spits out the file ready for you to go in any Game Boy emulator you can put your hands on. You can have it be as vanilla as just a regular version of Pokemon Red, or you can go as wild as having 251 Pokemon from 6 different regions randomly thrown together while you listen to the Pokemon trading card game music. Kanto is truly your oyster. Couple the random clown fiesta of the ROM hack with personal difficulties like the Nuzlocke challenge, and you've got an experience that essentially turns Pokemon Red into a roguelike. You've got a set track in Kanto with pre-built locations that you probably don't need a town map for, but everything else is or can be on the table. Trainers, Pokemon, moves, items, TMs, music, typings, anything else, anything that Pokemon Red could throw at you can and should be subverted. And with the advances in emulation like speed hacks and fast forward buttons, old school Pokemon's more glacier-like pace really makes it a lot more palatable too. Interestingly enough, while there have been changes in Pokemon's typing and movesets in this hack, there are still a few reminders that this is the archaic mess that the first generation of Pokemon truly was. The likes of Fire Spin and Wrap made it so you couldn't move until the turns were over. Critical hits are everywhere, and more overpowered than the present-day Pokemon games. Moves like Stomp have an astronomical flinch rate. If a legendary Pokemon isn't being given enough respect with high-tier Pokeballs, status ailments, and low HP, your Pokeball of choice simply won't connect at all. As stated before, the game's pace is slow as it's ever been, but there are remedies for those situations. There's an even blend of old and new while still being in that shell of Pokemon Red. There are plenty of other mods that strive for more, change more, and in some instances are flat out brand new experiences. But there's something nostalgic, yet subversive about taking an existing game like Pokemon Red and just jumbling it around like a game of Boggle. It makes me want to tinker with other games on this deeper and more fundamental level, and just mess around with pre-existing games to make something different, but still familiar. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a Suicune to catch on Route 1.